Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. The goal with the position is to find something both sturdy and comfortable. You don't want to feel like you're about to get up and move, like you're about to go do something else. That meditation is just part of your day. You want to find something sturdy because it gives you a sense of that I am here. I'm not running. I'm here to stay. You also want to find something comfortable because if you're distracted by your body during the practice because you sat on your leg or your back's in a weird position, it'll just be a distraction that's unnecessary. So something comfortable and sturdy are paramount. You can sit in a chair, which works. You can lie down even, just don't fall asleep. Or you can even sit in a formal meditation posture. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed or you feel more comfortable doing so, go ahead and do that. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just leave the screen alone and drop your gaze gently down below you, kind of looking at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not staring or analyzing at a particular spot on the floor, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We have a gentle gaze directed softly and clearly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open. Gaze gently downwards. Your to-do list, the things you've accomplished. Where are they now? Are you at work? In an argument? Dealing with some problem? Or are you just sitting here? How often, however, do you find yourself lost in the world of the to-do list and the problems and the struggles and the worries that naturally come with our life? Being preoccupied, of course, steals our life away. Preoccupation, distraction is distraction and preoccupation that is away from this moment, the only place our lives exist. So instead of following thinking, trying to think our way out of everything, instead of living in the fantasy of our head. We return to what already is. We return to what is truly real, which is this moment alone. But maybe you'll notice that you can't stop thinking, that your mind wants to take you on a roller coaster into the future or the past. It wants to commandeer your attention away from what is. And it's okay, because it's normal. But just because it's normal doesn't mean that it is sane. So instead of following this next thought, bring your attention to the sensations of the breath. Nothing special, nowhere in particular. Just notice what it is like to breathe. Stay here. And let this next thought pass on by as it wants to. Remain with the breath, rising and falling. And maybe I'm catching you lost in some thought. Worried about something. Planning dinner. Politics. Whatever. And notice how when you are lost in thought, this moment is no longer in your field of view. So just come back to the breath. Not forcefully, not with effort, but just a gentle return to the already present sensations of breathing. Rising gently and falling. Come back. Return to the breath. Wake up. Wake up from thoughts. Return to breathing. Remember that thoughts won't disappear, so don't try to get rid of them. Don't push them away or ignore them. We notice the breath as thinking happens. We let it happen. Rising and falling. right, you can look at the screen. Well, whenever I get sick, I always listen to this one talk. It's always this reminder. Maybe I should put it in. You can look it up. But it's by Ajahn Brahm. Ajahn Brahm. Brahm. And he gives this talk, and this is my first because I talk about Ajahn Brahm all the time, but he gives this talk about being sick, and he's up there in front of 100, 200 people, sick himself. He makes this point about sickness. That how when we get sick, especially in the West, we kind of become guilty, like we've done something wrong. Like I should have washed my hands more, or I should have, who knows, ate more brown rice, whatever. We feel a sense of guilt. Then we have to take off work, and we're like, oh my goodness, everyone's gonna hate me. And so we perpetuate our sickness. We really do. I talk a lot on this channel about not resisting what shows up. Even when it's painful, even when it's difficult to act and behave, just don't resist. Allow it to come. Somehow in that resistance we have, especially when we're sick, we don't allow our bodies to just do what it needs to do. We're like, get nervous, get stressed. So the next time you get sick, as Ajahn Brahm says, make sure you enjoy it. Enjoy it. There's a lot of things to enjoy about being sick. One, you don't have to work. And probably you're sick because you need to take a break anyway. I know I do. Also, it gives this wonderful opportunity for the loved ones in your life or other people to reach out and say, are you okay? There becomes this relationship of compassion. And by being sick, we allow that to show up for other people. And then we feel more empathetic when somebody else is sick, so we can show up for them. Because when you feel the pain of sickness, like right now, 101 fever, it hurts. And you don't want people to go through that, so you'll be there for them. Being sick is this wonderful opportunity to just relax, to just let it happen. Ajahn Brahm would go on to say, he says, when you go to the doctor, make sure you don't say, oh, doctor, there's something wrong with me again. Don't say that. Because that's not life. You have a body. It's one of the things that comes with having a body. So instead we say, oh, doctor, there's something right with me again. I'm sick. It's totally normal, totally natural. Don't prolong it, and don't make it a frustration. Don't get all crazy about it. Just because the body's sick doesn't mean the mind has to be sick as well. Enjoy it. See if you can find that. And I promise you, being sick is a lesson that translates to other things in life. Now, you may not be sick, or you may be sick, whatever it is, take everything as a lesson. Because it's here to show you. Thank you for showing up today. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.